What is up, Mariners Junior High? Welcome to Youth Night Live. I'm so happy you're here. Hey, there's something you need to do if you haven't already, which I know a lot of you have. Allie, Cooper Denton, Hannah Young, exclamation point enter. Get plugged into the giveaway. You're going to want to do it. We've got one big, giant prize at the end of Youth Night Live. So do that real quick because guess what? You are at Youth Night Live. Welcome back to our brand new set. We are back with a Tonight Show little format here, and we're gonna hit it with the top 10 things that you should be doing in quarantine. We got some new hobbies that you should pick up. Number 1 is this. Make a tie-dye sweatsuit like everyone on TikTok. If you haven't done it yet, you should. Go figure it out. Number 2. Get a Switch from the dark web and become obsessed with Animal Crossing. Guys, I actually haven't gotten it yet. I hear that I need to because everyone keeps inviting me to their islands and I feel like that's kind of weird. All right, number 3, make a whipped coffee. We guess that's a thing now, which it is a thing. My wife actually made me some this week. It was delicious. You should try it. Number 4, what we got? Become your own fashionista and make your own clothes. This is like that TikTok thing where they take the it's fine, you know what it is. Okay, number 5, perfect your green thumb and grow a hanging herb garden. I'm probably not gonna do that, but look at Farmer John with that strawberry. That's a big strawberry. Number 6, hone in your grandma skills and knit yourself a mask, which is a thing. I got a pretty cool mask my wife got me for it. What's ironic is this mask this man or woman is wearing isn't gonna help them at all. All right, number 7. Become a fish parent and adopt a flounder. Here's a really sad story. I actually got some fish over quarantine. They're no longer with us. Number 8, become a vegan. It's an option. It'd save, some money when you're out shopping, I guess. You just get lettuce. I don't know what vegans eat. I'm not a vegan. All right, number 9. Pick up your recorder. You got it hiding away in the closet and learn some top hits. Here it looks like we have Savage on a recorder, which I'm sure sounds delightful. Number 10, drum roll please. We don't have a drum roll? It's okay. Get lean. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. This is our friend Justin, I believe. If you saw him last week, he was in that workout video and he sold it. So, wow, he's really been working out. He looks awesome. Well, that's it for the top 10 this week. We also have the meme of the week, which let's check that out together. I think it's going to be right here. Yes. In March 2019, we flexed with our Doug Pods, as we like to call them around here. In March of 2020, we flexed with some hand sanitizer, just a little bit of Purell. If you got that, you're in. I think we got one more meme. How my grandfather saved the world and how I'm saving the world. I can't relate to Patrick Starr more than right now. That is beautiful. You know what else is going on here around that I love to watch is just how you guys are still hanging out with each other and celebrating. Birthdays in quarantine have been my favorite thing. We've got all kinds of stuff. I think we got some pictures where leaders are bringing flowers and cakes and they're like driving by and they're saying hi to everyone. You're doing all these like they're probably not called drive-bys. They're called something else that are great. They're called drive-thrus. I don't know. You guys are celebrating birthdays that are awesome. In fact, if you have a birthday or have had a quarantine birthday, let us know in the chat right now. I'd love to know it. Guys, welcome to Youth Night Live. We're going to have a blast today, and I would love to invite up to the stage my friend, your friend, you know him, Michael Avila. What's up, Michael?
How's it going?
Welcome to Youth Night Live.
I'm excited to be here.
So excited that you are here. Michael, maybe not everyone knows everything about you and they need to get to know you a little bit better.
Let's do it.
All right?
Okay.
We've been in quarantine.
Yes.
And we've been asking everyone else this, so I think we need to ask you this.
Let's hear it.
What is your favorite quarantine snack? Tell the people.
People.
You
know I love a good snack.
We all know you love a good snack.
If you tuned into some of our first Youth Night Lives, I had a little cooking show.
Yep.
That
still
I did.
recovering.
Still recovering. Cooper had to eat pickles and peanut butter.
No.
No, you did.
I kind of like that I haven't had to eat anything in a while. I don't think they like it, but I like it.
And I think next week we're going to make Cooper eat even more. What do you guys think? You let me know in the chat what you would want Cooper to eat.
You have to answer the question.
Right,
what's your favorite quarantine snack?
I like to eat a good PB&J.
Okay.
A PB&J really gets you.
I was hoping for something gross, like normal.
Sorry, the PB&J gets dipped in salsa.
There it is. That's what I was looking for. So strange. Also, Michael, we get to hang out not just on Wednesdays. We hang out throughout the week, right?
Oh, all week long.
Yeah, we've got stuff they may not know, but we know. We have stuff almost like every other day going on throughout the week, right?
Yeah.
Tell the people, what do we got?
Mondays, we get to start your week off impressed with what we call JHM Kickstart. And we're doing a couple of different things. We got to interview one of our volunteers, Emily, this past Monday. We're going to get to connect with some of you students. We might be doing some live worship. Cooper might teach just some devos and some fun stuff like that.
Yeah, well, it's going to be good. Mondays are awesome.
Wednesdays, every Wednesday, you're already here. You're doing it. And if you don't have your friends here, then they need to get here.
Send them the link.
Where
are they? They should be here
now.
right now. You could actually, right now, you could get them here. It's up to you.
It's up to you. And I say do it. Every Wednesday, you get to be here at 6 o'clock hanging out with us. And on Fridays, what do we call Fridays?
After hours, Michael.
JHM After Hours. 7 o'clock every Friday, we do something fun. We've played...
This week's Zoom games.
Zoom games.
Yeah.
It's
going to be awesome. You're going to love it. All right, question number 3. What, out of those days, what is your personal favorite day of the week?
I would say my personal favorite day is Friday. Because we give out some prizes during that time. We get to have a lot of people involved.
I read that someone, with their prize they won on Friday, ordered Uber Eats to their house for Youth Night Live, which is pretty awesome.
Incredible.
I think it was Lawson. I don't know who it was. It was someone. Lawson's here. I just read his name.
Yes.
Yeah, that's great. You know what else I'm wondering? Do you have, right now, everyone's got a face mask, right? We've all been, but I've seen some pretty creative face masks. Do you have like one you've hand knitted together?
I do.
You do?
I do. When I was about 4 or 5, my grandma taught me how to
this isn't real.
knit.
This isn't a real story.
And I've been knitting face masks, gosh, so long. So it's not a new thing for me, but I love that now my talents and treasures get to be used for the kingdom.
So what pattern did you knit on your personal face? I know you've made a lot of them, but how about your personal one?
I personally have you, Cooper.
Just my face?
I screen printed your face on some fabric. Right there.
Speaking of face masks, Michael, let's play a game.
I love games.
What's behind the mask? All right. Here's how the game works.
Tell me.
It is you guys, the chat, versus Michael.
Ooh.
Yes. So what will happen is we're going to show a picture of someone.
Okay.
And their face is going to be covered by a mask that you hand knitted for them. You have 3 options to decide what's behind that mask. You decide. It's up to you.
It's up to me.
Yes, but it is also up to the chat. So chat, we need your help. You need to beat Michael. I'm watching you guys right here. You need to beat Michael and get the answer right because we know he's probably going to get the answer wrong. So, first question.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's okay.
I mean, it's
fine.
I just like to be honest.
All right.
Okay. What is the status? Here's the first question. What is the status of Chris Pratt's mouth behind this mask?
Wow. Okay.
Is it A, closed?
Yeah.
B, open? Or C, open with tongue out?
So all we see right now are his eyes. His eyes are doing this. Cooper, make this face.
Wait, is that?
There it is. See?
Am I doing it?
Yeah.
I feel like it's pretty. I look like Chris Pratt right now.
Look how natural that was.
I'm channeling it. What do you think?
Let's go with.
Don't show the answer yet. But what do you think?
I think it could be C. Open with. Like I feel like Chris Pratt's doing a little, like a emoji.
Okay. Well, you know what? I'm looking at the chat here, and we're getting a mixed bag of A's and C's. More A's though. They're going with closed. So they're saying closed. You're saying open with tongue out.
Open with the tongue out.
Okay. Let's see what the answer is. It is closed.
Ooh.
The chat is, wow, oh my gosh.
Loser.
The chat beats you, and the lights indicated that you're a loser. Let's see the next one. Let's keep it going. What is the status of another actress, if you will? What is the status of Jennifer Lawrence's mouth behind this mask? Is it closed, open, or open with tongue out?
Did you know that Jennifer Lawrence and I went to high school together? We did.
Did not.
Yeah, we did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, we were.
What high school was that?
Yeah. And we.
What was that? I missed it.
Sermon.
Oh, okay.
And we were actually in drama class together, and it was really funny. She hated it the entire time, did nothing. I was actually really good at it. Everyone said I was going to be the star. Look who ends up in the movies. Not me.
I thought you were an extra in Hunger Games.
Nope.
Oh, different movie? Sorry.
Different music video.
Okay.
We'll talk about that later.
Okay. All right. Let's see here, guys. Your votes are coming in. We got a lot of A's on this one. They're saying closed. What are you feeling?
Look at that. You can't keep your mouth closed and do that. So I'm going to say B, open.
B, open. They're going with A, oh, wait. I'm getting more C's coming in now. They're going with open with the tongue out. They're being adventurous.
She is Jennifer Lawrence. She is
a little funny. She's a little funny.
She's a funny
Let's
girl.
find out. What's the answer? It is.
Oh my
seedling
gosh,
dugout.
that's so she used to make that face all the time when we were in class. Like, oh,
You did
so
not
good.
go to high school with her.
So good.
Okay, last question. We're done with this.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. What do we got?
Oh.
Oh, look how cute he is. Pull off the mask, and what will you find in this dog's mouth?
That's
A biscuit, a bird, or a
Oh.
pacifier?
Here's how I want to talk about this, okay?
Okay.
In my mind, a biscuit is a little bit, you would think, you would think that a biscuit would happen, right? So it's just like predictable.
It's predictable. A dog could
Thank
eat a
you for
biscuit,
helping me out
yes.
with the word, person in
You're
the chat.
welcome.
I saw that. Predictable. It's a little bit predictable. A pacifier seems unlikely.
Very odd. Be an
Yet a
odd
bird,
object.
I don't think we're allowed to show that on national
What
YouTube.
if that mask came? Never mind.
Okay.
That would be it wouldn't be okay. We have to like
What are they saying
censor
in
it
the
out.
chat?
It's just like a
Can
dead bird.
Can I take?
You want to poll the audience? You can't
Yeah.
because you're participating against them. What's your answer?
Oh, okay. I think let's go with the B, bird.
You want the bird.
I don't want it.
It's kind of
I
morbid.
just think it's gonna happen.
Okay, they also want the bird. You guys are gross, all of you.
You're
He obviously has, I would go with a pacifier
Okay.
because it's funny.
Yep.
Let's find out. The answer is, it is a
Is
pacifier.
it real? Amazing.
That's definitely photoshopped. Yeah, it looks photoshopped.
Either way,
all right,
I'm
this
in.
has been What's Behind the Mask. Guys, thanks for playing. Chat destroyed you, but
I know.
it's okay.
It's
you know,
good.
we love games around here with junior high, and we asked some of you at home to play a game we call Balloon Dance. Check this out.
Hi, I'm Chris, and this is the Balloon Dance Challenge.
Hi, I'm Laura. Can you trying to keep these 3 balloons in the air for 60 seconds?
Congratulations, Alana, you destroyed that. Let's take a second, though, to talk about Lawson. I don't think he quite understood the game, but his dogs were cute, so that's okay. Guys, thank you for that. If you want to play in a game, you may be featured on a Youth Night Live sometime here soon. Just let us know in the chat if you want to be on a video. We'll reach out to you. Joining me in the studio today is another one of our friends that we have yet to have on the show. This is your first time here.
good to be
this
here.
Is Tammy. Tammy is incredible. She works here at Mariners with our Lighthouse Community Centers. And Tammy, I'm so glad you're here.
It's good to be with people.
It's so good to be with people. I know your kids are probably watching and so excited to see you right now because they are like loyal watchers of Youth Night Live. So
Yes.
I am glad that they're here. Tammy, you know, I asked Michael and I'm going to ask you the same question. What is your favorite quarantine snack?
So I've been working on perfecting the hummus recently.
Like
Actually making
Homemade hummus.
homemade hummus.
Okay,
And,
taking it to the next
every time it
level.
gets better.
It's fine.
So
Mine's just Oreos, so it's fine. It's good. Maybe I should hand make my Oreos? Or maybe I just should stop eating
that
Oreos.
would be some work, but
I should
you
probably
know.
just stop eating. It's fine. I used to work out until quarantine. It's fine. Okay. Hey, Tammy, let's play a game. You want to play a game?
Ready.
Let's keep it going with the games. This one's simple. It's called Would You Rather.
Okay.
Okay, but it's quarantine edition. So we got some solid quarantine would you rather questions. Chat, I want to know your answers. So put them in here. Let us know what your answers are. But in reality, they weren't competing against you. I just really want to know which one you would choose.
I want to know too.
So let's check out this
yes.
first would you rather question. We got this. Ooh, kicking it off with a bang. Would
All
you
right,
rather be out of toilet paper or be out of toothpaste?
So the real thing is would there be other options of toilet paper if I didn't have any? Could
Well,
I, you know?
I mean, if you're creative, I think there's a possibility.
I think the toothpaste. I need toilet paper.
You need
need
toilet
toilet
paper.
paper.
So you're just gonna
Yep.
let your teeth go.
The teeth, you know. Sorry.
Hey, I've watched Survivor
I'm not
before. They
really
use like a
around
stick.
people anyway, so I mean.
If my breath smells bad, it's
You don't
okay.
even know. It's through the
totally
camera.
fine.
You
I think
guys
I agree
wouldn't
with
even
you. I would rather have toilet paper,
Yes.
even though I feel like we could like get creative. You could find like that leaf on that plant behind you could probably work for All right, let's keep going. Let's see what the next question is. Would you rather be quarantined with Bigfoot or be quarantined with unicorns?
I think I have to go with unicorns. I mean, again, if we're talking about just the whole smell thing, and I got to be stuck in a room with this
I love
being.
unicorns.
Hello? Bigfoot.
I think unicorns was a great choice, Tammy. Oh gosh, that was so good.
Was that a part of this?
You know, you just never know what could happen here. Welcome to Youth Night Live, Tammy. So glad that you're here.
Someone asked me earlier, what would I do if I got scared? Now I know. I was screamed.
I was just curious. All right, it's fine.
I thought I put a fist
I think
up.
unicorns is a great choice. We got one more question for you, Tammy.
If I wasn't awake.
Last one is this. This is applicable to our toilet paper conversation. You're all out. Would you use the leaf that could potentially have poison ivy on it, or wipe with a pine cone?
Pine cone for sure.
It sounds okay.
Yeah.
Both sound terrible.
Both
sound horrible.
rough.
Yeah.
Hard.
Rough is a good description.
Rough.
Let's move on beyond that. Yeah. Guys, we are so excited. I don't know how I transition out of wiping with a pine cone, but here we go.
I don't know.
I'm just visualizing. I'm going to talk about something that's serious and I'm having a hard time. Okay, here we go. Guys, we love that you're here. We love having fun with you. We love being silly. We love scaring Tammy. But more than that, we love giving you opportunities to grow and to learn about Jesus and to grow in your relationship with God. And so what we've got ahead of you now are 3 really awesome things. So first, you're going to see from 2 of your friends, your peers, people that you know, sharing their story, sharing about who they are, how they came to know Jesus, which is awesome. And then, for the first time ever, we're trying something a little new. We've invited our friend John Romero, who is Diana, who's on our high school staff. It's her husband, is going to do a live spoken word. So check this out. You're going to love it.
Hi, my name is Braden, and I'm in 8th grade, and I just wanted to share my story of how God is helping me grow and what He's really doing in my life. So a while back, I don't know, I just was placed with a lot of pressure just on everything with my parents and just mostly on myself. Like, am I going to do this? Am I going to pass this class? Am I good enough for this, you know? And it eventually just got worse and worse and worse, and you know, I thank God for my life group because they were just there to help me out and they were just there for me, honestly, and they just made me feel like a better person. And that really led me getting into the Word of God more. And just as I kept going and going, I just felt stronger and stronger and just closer to God as a person. It's just like honestly been downhill from there. Life has been really good so far, and it's just, that's the great thing about Christianity is that anyone, whatever their circumstances, they can find a home and just be at peace and find rest just with the Word of God.
Hey guys, my name's Ella Evans and I'm 13 and in 7th grade, and I go to Mariners JHM, and I've been going there for 4 years now. And today I'm going to share with you guys how God has helped me get through this rough time. So first, I have been able to FaceTime my friends, and this has really helped me stay connected with them through all these hard times. And they've been making me laugh and share funny stories, and we're all helping each other stay on task. And this has just reminded me how much my friends are always going to be here for me, even in the hard times that we're going through, and your friends are always going to be there for you in your hard times. So this has just helped me a lot. But then second is I love going on bike rides, and I've been going on bike rides and my eyes have just opened up, and I've just really seen how much God has given us and how much He's created, and this has helped a lot. And yes, I did fall off my bike quite a number of times, but it's okay. But I would really encourage you guys to go on a bike ride or walk and just see how much God has given you guys and to really appreciate it. So yeah, bye.
What's up, Mariners youth? So good to be here with you guys. I'm going to share a spoken word with you guys. I hope you're blessed. I hope you love it. This is actually a poem that I wrote when I was in high school, so I was close to your age, and I just hope that you're blessed by it. There's going to be people who tell you that you don't need God. They'll say that in life you can have whatever you want. They'll say that you're in total control as long as you can control your thoughts. You see, these are the teachers who glorify personal dreams over all. They'll tell you to believe it, to achieve it, until you've seen yourself grab it. But be careful for the wolves in sheep's clothes who call themselves pastors. Those who live for temporal glory and preach the law of attraction. But Jesus said, where your treasure is, there your heart is. And you can't serve two masters. Now, there's nothing wrong with having a plan, a vision, or a dream. But when these very things become the solutions to our problems, then we've got a problem. Because then we're really not depending on God for him to solve them. We seem to forget that we're mere fossils. He put worth behind our dry bones, and this walk will cost us. And if you don't believe that, try telling that to Jesus, to Peter and Paul the Apostle. Forget celebrity Christians. These should be our models. Their minds were not consumed with what they would soon accomplish. A fire was burning in them. They couldn't stop it. Full of the Spirit is how these men were walking, following the Father at all costs. And the only way to stop them was to hope that they would drop dead. I don't know what they had with God, but I'm telling you, I want it. Because we've been taking this lightly. Can we be honest? I mean, listen, I'm not here to tell you to praise God because he's going to bless you. See, then I would have missed it. No, I'm here to ask you, would you still praise God if he didn't? We are co-heirs with Christ, and sometimes we forget that it's his job to control and it's our job to submit. Praise and worship comes from our lips, but I pray that it's not based by the petitions on our list, because he knows your desires. Believe him, he'll get to it. But before all that, he just wants to be intimate. He doesn't want you to be a speaker of his glory. He actually wants you living it. Not to be consumed with personal goals, but he actually wants you into him. Remember, so many people will tell you to chase your dream with all you've got, and then you'll attain it. And while that may be true, I dare you to pursue Jesus Christ alone, and your dreams will chase after you.
John, that was awesome. Guys, I hope you guys loved that. I was watching the chat. It looked like you loved it. He is incredibly talented. We will definitely have him back on Youth Night Live. He killed it. Thank you so much. Guys, it's not over yet. We have more incredible things ahead. Tammy, our friend who was on here, who we scared with the unicorn thing, sorry about that. She has a lesson to bring to you, and I just want to encourage you as we step into this part, as we step into this moment, to lean in, to listen, maybe pause the yeets or whatever the heck's going on in the chat right now, just to listen to what God has for you, like John was talking about. So let's check this out.
Man, Cooper, my heart is still pounding outside of my chest right now from that scare. So I'm recovering still, but I am just so excited to be here with you guys today. Like Cooper said, my name is Tammy. I'm on staff with Mariners Church, and I just feel like I have the greatest privilege, honor of working with our Lighthouse Community Center youth. So just special shout out to you guys. But we're just gonna jump right into today's message. Today, we're gonna be talking about character, and specifically, what does character look like centered on God's will? So I thought it would be fun. I want to share with you guys a throwback picture of myself from me whenever I was a kid. Yes, guys. Yes, that was me. And better yet, I thought I'd bring in a special video for all of you to see. Again, another throwback from me whenever I was a kid. So check this out.
First they're sour, then they're sweet.
Oh, thanks.
Maynard's Sour Patch Kids. Sour, sweet.
So if you have ever watched a Sour Patch Candy commercial, the saying, if you heard it just right now, it always goes like this. First they're sour, then they're sweet. And basically, it always starts off with the Sour Patch Kid doing some traumatic, like hurtful, almost terrorizing things to people, to then being followed by, as you could see, making up for what it is that they just did. And guys, sad to say, that was exactly who I was as a kid. I was sweet if you were on my good side, but you definitely did not want to find out what it looked like to be on my bad side. And I just bring this up because, man, as I think back to whenever I was a kid, I can remember my classmates. I can remember faces. I can remember names. But most importantly, most vividly, I can remember the type of people they were, the character they had, the impressions they left with me. Someone in particular who left a big impression with me was a girl named Adrian. Now, Adrian was the popular girl of the grade. She had the posse and everything. And one day, Adrian and her BFF Marissa, they have a falling out in their friendship. Adrian comes up to me and she knew, like I said, the right person to come to with this. She wanted to find a way to get back at Marissa. And so she tells me this. She says, Tammy, we can be close friends if you are willing to trip Marissa anytime she passes by you. And so, sad to say, that's what I did. I found any way to make Marissa's life miserable for her. And sadly, as I look back and I just look at the classroom, if I were to ask who was the bully in the room, I'd have to take a hard look at myself and say, it was me. I had poor character. And the reason why is because, man, I cared more about pleasing the will of someone else, Adrian's will, than my own. And so I remember whenever I was in high school and Facebook became a thing for all the adults in the room. We all have Facebooks. And when Facebook first became a thing, I remember adding Marissa and Adrian on Facebook. And what I just felt this overwhelming need to do, even after so many years had passed, was to apologize and to make up for what it is that I did so many years before. So today we're going to take a quick look into the life of David in the Bible. Now, David, there's so many stories that we can learn from, just his character and the many titles that he was given. Some of those titles, I can just name them out. He was the youngest brother. He was a shepherd boy. He was a king. He was the killer of Goliath. He was a poet. But he was also a sinner. He made mistakes like you and I. He was a murderer. He was an adulterer. But amongst all these titles, the Lord gave his own description of David. And so that's what we're going to quickly take a look at today. And this is from 1 Samuel 13:14. But what presets this is Saul, who was the king at the time, he was corrupt. He wasn't down to follow after God's will and his ways. And so God knew it was time to have a new king. So in 1 Samuel it says this, "But now your kingdom will not endure. The Lord has sought out a man after his own heart and appointed him ruler of his people, because you have not kept the Lord's command." So David was the type of leader that the Lord wanted on the throne. Despite his many failures, despite the many things, temptations that he would fall into, we can learn so much about the character of David in the Bible, even just through the Psalms. Many of the Psalms is David coming before God. Psalm 63 is David coming before God, crying out to him, earnestly seeking God, thirsting for him, and knowing that, man, the love that God has to offer is better than even life itself. Psalm 51, it's a psalm of repentance, and it talks about how David just knows that he is so in need of God's mercy, his love, his cleaning of his sins, and his grace in his life. And so, guys, I'm just going to leave you with 3 last things that I just want to encourage you with. And the first one is set your eyes above. Seek God and making him the center of your life. Now, I can tell you, man, if you truly believe that God is the creator of this universe, I believe that, I know that David did, then he is by no comparison the most important thing that has ever existed. And so he outshines in popularity over all the Adrians in our life. I know that I want to be a daughter who earnestly seeks after making myself God, after God's own heart. The second thing is where is it that that's a challenge? So one of the most challenging places for me to do that growing up was definitely within my own household. Not getting along with my brother, the angsty attitude I always gave towards my parents, sorry parents. But there's places that I'm sure all of us can identify with that, and that is why we are in life groups every week, because we can't do life alone. That is a place for encouragement. That is a place for us to just remind ourselves to just point again our eyes towards God. And the last thing is set yourself up for success. I think whenever it comes to talking about following God, we can get caught up with, now I have to do a bunch of rules. I have to follow all these rules, and it takes away the fun from my life. But I think you would be surprised that if you were to actually give your life over to God and stop trying to follow and please the will of other people, man, you can have so much more fun in life. And so I'm just asking you guys, man, put yourself up in positive situations. Set yourself up for success. I remember one year I gave up Instagram for a whole year in order to just be able to silence myself from the world of comparison around me. Bring my focus to the most important thing. So guys, we're going to close and we're going to go right into a time of worship. Michael is going to be awesome and lead us in that. And I just want to leave you with this. So I shared with you guys the story of me and Adrian, and I want you to know Adrian was never the real problem. There was a point in my life where I had to look at myself and I had to say, what is the kind of character that I want to have? Who is the kind of person that I want to be? And so that's my challenge for you guys is, man, as you sing, as you worship, is to just reflect upon that. Who is the kind of person that you want to be? And then the last thing is that there is no definition better than the one that God has already given us, and that is daughter and son of the highest King. All right, guys, let's worship.
So I'll stay still until it sinks in. And I will lean back in the loving arms of a beautiful Father. And breathe deep and know that He is good. He's a love like no other. And you will never leave. Oh no, your love sustaining me. Before I even knew what love was. And you brought me here to rest and given me space to breathe. So I'll stay still until it sinks in. And I will lean back in the loving arms of a beautiful Father. And breathe deep and know is good. He's a love like no other. I'll lean back in the loving arms of a beautiful Father. Breathe deep and know that He is good. He's a love like no other. He's a love like no other. And now I can see your love is better than all the others that I've seen. I'm breathing deep all of your goodness, your loving kindness to me. And now I can see your love is better than all the others that I've seen. And I'm breathing deep all of your goodness, your loving kindness to me. And I will lean back in the loving arms of a beautiful Father. Oh, and breathe deep and know that you are good. You're a love like no other. I'll lean back in the loving arms of a beautiful Father. And breathe deep and know that He's good. He's a love like no other. Lean back in the loving arms of a beautiful Father. Breathe deep and know that He is good. He's a love like no other. God, we thank you that we do not have to do this alone. God, we thank you that we get to depend on the character of your Son and who He is and follow the example. We thank you that we just get to lean back in the arms of grace. We thank you that we get to lean back in your arms of mercy. May these students run toward the character of God when they are in need and when they are in trouble. God, we thank you that you're not a God who desires to see us fail, because you don't. But you are a God who desires to see us succeed. And God, we do that through you. So thank you that we can run towards your character. We can run towards your grace and your mercy and become more like your Son, Jesus. Amen.
Amen. Oh my gosh. Guys, that was beautiful. That is what I'm talking about. That's why we do this. Even if we are far away, you are sitting in your homes, in your living rooms, I know that we were all just worshiping together. That was beautiful. Hey, before we go, there's a couple things I need you to know. One, here's the real truth. I've got a few announcements, and you're going to forget them as soon as this is over. So here's really what you should do. Pull out your phone right now, and you're going to text Hey JHM, one word, to 94090. Someone will type it into the chat. Hey JHM to 94090. Do it, and you'll never miss anything. But here's a couple things I want to make sure you don't miss. Join us Friday. We're gonna have join us Friday. We're gonna have a lot of fun. Join us on the weekends. We're gonna worship together with main service, and also make sure you go check out marinersyouth.com, where we got resources and stuff for you. You gotta go check it out. It's gonna be good. Well, I already know there's good stuff on there. We just added actually a middle school resource for you, so you should go check it out. Before we leave, I got to shout out a few people that I was just seeing in the chat. We got Reed, Fiona, Devin, Josh, Abby, and okay, so I have not shouted out my life group ever since we have done this, and they've been killing me. So, life group guys, Chris, Tyler, Sam, Reed, Josiah, Andrew, James, Garrett. I deserved that. I deserved that. I deserved that. Dang it! Okay, Garrett, who else am I missing? Who am I missing? I don't know. I've lost everything. I love you guys. Guys, thanks for joining us at Youth Night Live. We love you all. Thanks for being here. See you next week. Bye.